good morning. We just had our breakfast at my campsite and we're headed back to the trail, but there's people in the shelter, so I wanted to check in and say good morning from up here.
Good morning. Happy trails.
Happy trails. We got a big day ahead of us and we're gonna get started on it. It's about just after 6:30 and let's get this going. This is one way to wake up in the morning.
It's like a rainforest this morning. After all the rain yesterday and last night, everything is wet and lush. And the spider webs are across the trail. Amy's using her pole and her face to knock them down for me. So if you hike along and you see someone waving their poles in front of them and you're wondering why they're doing that, they are most likely knocking the spider webs down so that they don't end up walking into them. It's so pretty in the woods this morning.
You see the sunrise and you say, oh, it's so pretty. I see the sunrise in this beautiful meadow and I'm like, oh, thank God I'm done with spider webs for 5 minutes. Just in case any last part of my socks was dry, it is no longer that way. I love a pine forest. It's my favorite because there's no spider webs. All right, we're coming down to the road. And in every gap you go straight down just to go straight back up again. So we have our big climb on the other side of this. And that takes us up to the next shelter. And maybe we'll have a snack there. I think it's off trail. So we'll probably just push on. We have about 7 miles until we're done with Maryland. And then we'll be starting Pennsylvania miles, and we get a couple of those today too. So big day today. I really miss my hat, but it's soaking wet from yesterday. I might have to put it on anyway just because the bugs are driving me bananas. They're flying at my face, they're flying up my nose, they're flying in my mouth. But it's a beautiful day. Just a little loud. I'm annoyed at the bugs. This shelter's super cute. We got a little peek of it through the woods, but it's 1/10 of a mile that way, and then the water is 4/10 of a mile that way, and so yeah, there it is. The signs always lie by 1/10. So if you're at the shelter and you're going to get water and then coming all the way back, it's a whole mile.
4.9.
Sweet, doing about 5 miles. Okay, that's great. We're getting closer to the Pennsylvania border. I'm excited. It's also the Mason-Dixon line, so that's historical. Hi, Aunt Emma, it's Amy. Mom said that you enjoyed the views of rocks, so here's what I got. Here's where we are at. Wave to Aunt Emma.
Hi, Aunt Emma. Love you.
Love you. This is halfway through our very long day. I'm excited to take a shower later and stay at a hotel after this mess. But yeah, finishing up Maryland, and she's going out with a bang. So here we go. Looks a lot like New Hampshire. I haven't recorded a lot of footage because it's rocks and I don't want to trip and fall and hurt myself, so that's why. But we're still coming around this mountain of rocks. This is a challenge. Definitely could die. Oh, the breeze. That's nice. There are some people that hike all of Maryland and West Virginia in a day, and they call it the 4-state challenge, where you start at the border of Virginia and West Virginia, hike the 4 miles of West Virginia, go into Maryland, hike the 36, 37 miles over here, and then get to Pennsylvania up here. And this would be the last 2 miles of that challenge if you're doing it all the way from south of Harper's Ferry across that 20-30 mile ridge to get here to do all the rocks that we did yesterday and today, maybe in the rain, maybe in the dark, depending on your day. And they do like a 42 mile hike challenge in 24 hours, and then that's how they end their day, is with these rocks that we just climbed. I can't even imagine how hard that would be. So yes, we're out here, we're doing athletic things, but there we are just not even in the same arena as some of these ultra marathoners, ridge runners, thru hikers. They are just in another dimension for skills and talent and energy that they can expend, and just endurance. So I'll stick with my 13-mile day, thanks. So we skipped High Rocks, which, if you know what that looks like, it's just a bunch of spray painted rocks. You can still see it's like spray painted on the top of that over there. This whole area is spray painted, like the trees, everything. So it's not the kind of nature you are subscribing to, so we're not going to show it. So stop tagging the earth, people. Look at this. It's like everywhere. And this isn't even the High Rocks place. It was like way back there. This is just another one. And it's all sprayed up there. Just wrecking the landscape. Oh, this whole, all these rocks over here. Wow. Kind of makes me sad to see, because that's a really cool rock formation. Mountain man. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Don't be that person. No. Go to Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo, Texas and spray the Cadillacs where it's allowed. Go there and do that. That's fun.
Have a little bit of rock to negotiate here.
And very quickly, we are done with Maryland. So,
Want me to see me do my rail walk? Like I did when I was a kid?
oh yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. We have miles to go before we sleep. Miles to go before we sleep. But like also rocks. Why? So they're like, oh hey, we'll put a bunch of gravel in there. They were so sweet to meet them. They're so nice. Also, we met SideQuest, who's through hiking. But he has 15 more miles to go today. That's impressive. And then we have 2.5 more to the car. Or maybe just 2 at this point. I don't know. We're close. One is straight up, and then one is straight down. So, final challenge of the day. Expert level. 600 feet. 600, I know, I was like 600 feet up. So, you're in time for dinner. Train! This is a little bit of a tough climb to do at mile 12. I won't lie. Did you see enough rocks today? I've got some more for you. Says Pennsylvania.
Oh, we're in Pennsylvania.
You forgot we were in Pennsylvania? We're in Pennsylvania.
The first rocks
The first rocks of Pennsylvania. I just had one of those moments where I was so excited. I'm like, oh, there's the road. The car's down there. I forgot. This is old Route 16, and we have 0.3 over it to get to new Route 16. So that's a bummer and a little bit funny. So, oh well. Onward. Almost out. Road crossings. I feel like that's all we do. It's like 5 today or something crazy. Yeah, that I can hear the trucks on actual Route 16. But we have our little waterway walk to do. Ah! Welcome to Pennsylvania. We've been hazed. Okay. Almost out. We have these running jokes in our family that if you talk about how nice the weather is, like the storm rolls in. And if it's supposed to be sunny, you don't talk about it because the storm will roll in. So I just put my poles up thinking like, oh, really close to the car, and then this. I can see the parking lot through the woods, but I have to get through this. Should I just make my poles big? I don't know. We call this hiking humor. Anyway, have a great day. And we did it. I have to find somewhere to tap out. Normally we run across the street, but that seems oh, one last cobweb. How rude. No, thank you. We're not gonna be running across the street this time. So, it's too busy. It's rush hour. I'll tap out on the picnic table for now. Yeah, we did it. We finished Maryland! Woohoo! Go team!